Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we're looking into the disappearance of Benjamin Bullitt. Benjamin Logan Bullitt went missing November 25th, 1981. That's an interesting date, isn't it? From Seattle, Washington. He was 24 years old, 5'10" and 143 pounds. So he's missing and presumed drowned in Lake Washington after falling from his yacht. So, brown hair, blue eyes. Wow. So that would be one for some divers, right? Well, that's not very good. Here's a nice photo of him. Wow. That's crazy. He fell from his yacht. So, and there's some more photos from him. And there's some unidentified persons that came up when I did a search. And so I don't know that that would do any good. See, the Maricopa, Arizona always seems to come up, doesn't it? There's another Maricopa, Arizona, and there's another Maricopa, Arizona. Any of my searches, it seems like Maricopa, Arizona is always there. This is St. David, Arizona, but this is not going to be him if he drowned from falling from his yacht, right? So, and then we had that one. Remember that one? Ooh, I don't know what year it was, but let's get rid of the age and we'll get rid. It was like 3 years after this, I think. Do it this way. 1984. We'll put 5'8" maybe, and we will go to Washington, and we will go to, there it is. So that's not it, because it was Vancouver, Washington that I was looking for, not Spokane. I'm sure. Yep, this ain't it. Hold on. Oh, we'll have to get rid of the whites. We'll reset it and start it again. Okay. It's a man. And I don't know what year he died, so I'm going to go 1980 all the way up to 1988. And I'm going to go 5'8" to 5'10" maybe. And then I'm going to go Washington. Okay. It didn't come up. It's Vancouver, Washington. I don't know why it's not coming up. Why isn't it coming up? That's crazy. Vancouver. I know it was Vancouver, right? 0. So how do I get that one out of there? I get rid of the height. Maybe I'll go to 5'6" to 5'11". (1982), Vancouver, Washington. Okay, so when did he go missing? He went missing in 1981, November of 1981. And this one was found July 22nd, 1982. Is this the one? Unidentified male. 5'7". That's why. Is that the one? Yes. Recovered by Columbia, from the Columbia River. Which river did he fall into? Lake Washington. So I don't know if they connect. Recovered from Columbia River, 7/22/1982. Thought to be of Asian ancestry at the time of examination in 1982. Thought to be possibly working for an international shipping company, but they don't have confirmation. They have no idea where it came from. And he had long, straight black hair, about 10 inches in length. And I don't think his hair wasn't that long. It looks like it's much shorter than that. So I don't know how long it is in the back. But he had this key. I've shown this a couple of times because this is driving me crazy. I want to know who this is. He has this key for room 65A, and it never occurred to me, how many rooms are there on a yacht? 65A. How many rooms are on a yacht? So it couldn't be him because he was 5'10", and this gentleman was only, he was not 5'10", he was only, let's see, 5'7", estimated 5'7", 150 pounds, estimated. So, but he had this key on him, and I don't know how long he had been in the water. They didn't know his color of his eyes. But he had that key that was 3.5 inches long. That was for cabin 65A. So, and he had a 30-inch waist and a 32-inch length. 32-inch length on his pants. So, and he had a Gucci label shirt. A Gucci label shirt. Who wears a Gucci label shirt? Well, somebody might if they had a yacht, right? A ship worker? Are they really going to wear a Gucci label shirt? I don't know. Not unless maybe if they're an engineer or something. I mean, to work, are you going to wear a Gucci label shirt? I don't know. But somebody that's on a yacht would have a Gucci label shirt. And I was thinking maybe somebody went on a cruise. A yacht never even occurred to me. But now a yacht occurs to me that maybe. And he was found in 1982, and this guy went missing November 25th, 1981. And this guy was found, 7 months later? I mean, I don't think he was in the water for 7 months. Wouldn't they have noticed that? But he had black hair. He looks like he has black hair. He's got dark hair, right? Brown hair, it says, but it looks black to me. So, maybe somebody would consider that dark brown and somebody else might consider it black. So, I don't know, Here I am going out on the ledge thinking, well, maybe it's him, because he's got a Gucci label shirt, right? And he's got dark hair, and he was found 6-7 months later. But I don't even know if the Columbia River and Lake Washington connect. Do they? That would be crazy, wouldn't it? Columbia River. Okay, Lake Washington connect. Columbia River. Do they connect? I don't think so. That sounds like it would be almost impossible. I don't know. Because aren't they different kinds of water or something? I don't know. So yeah, I'm like really going out here. They're 2.5 hours apart. Yeah, there's just no way. Really no way that one could disappear in one and end up in the other, unless you had a really good flood or something. I don't know. But, yeah, I don't know. Isn't that crazy? So, we have these two. We have this gentleman that went missing in Seattle, Washington, and he drowned in Lake Washington after falling from his yacht. And they've never found his remains in a lake, right? And it seems like, I don't know, it seems like somebody would have found his remains by now. But maybe not. Do divers ever even go out there? And would his remains still be intact after all these years in the water? Or would the water break his remains down? And then we have this one, who was found in 1982 in Vancouver, Washington, with that key. And he was between the ages of 20 and 35 years old. So they're about the same age. And here he is wearing his Gucci shirt. And they think that maybe he worked for an international shipping company or something. But he was recovered from the Columbia River. And I don't know why they think that, because 65A, it just looks like a normal key that we would have from here. So it seems to me like he could have just come off of any kind of a ship. But he's got a Gucci shirt. And how many people wear a Gucci shirt? Isn't that an expensive design label? So it seems like the guy must have been pretty wealthy to be wearing a Gucci shirt. So I wonder if do they have yachts in the Columbia River sometimes? So I wonder who this person is. It's going to drive me crazy, kind of like that foot in the water. So if you have any information, well, it sounds like he drowned in the water, but if you have any information about who this could be, maybe you could contact authorities. Or if you know some divers, maybe some divers might. I don't know, must not be a safe place to dive if he drowned. But maybe, I don't know. Anyway, please feel free to leave comments, and, don't forget to pray for his loved ones and his family. I mean, he was an attractive young guy. He was only 24 years old. That's really young. Only 24 years old, and he's wealthy enough to have a yacht, and he's got his whole life ahead of him. And then he drowns, presumably. Right? I mean, it looks that way. That's really sad. I mean, blonde. He's got brown hair, dark brown hair, blue eyes. 24 years old. Has a yacht. It's sad, isn't it? And then we have this one. And nobody knows who it is. So don't forget to pray for them too. And if you have any information, don't forget to give it to authorities and let them know. Maybe you know who this might be. Maybe you gave them information years ago. Maybe you don't know if they still have that information because it wasn't computerized and it's been years and years, detective after detective after detective. So maybe you have some kind of information for what the 65A key goes to, right? Because I would be interested to know what this key goes to. So please feel free to leave comments, because I just don't know. I've never really seen a key like that, and I don't know if that would be a type of key back in the 1980s that they might have had for a yacht or a cruise ship. I've never been on a yacht, and I've never been on a cruise, so I don't know what kind of keys they had. So anyway, please feel free to leave some comments, and thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great day. Bye-bye.